Women only want men who confirm her psychological illusions. Women only see things psychologically, as I always say, and her illusions are perceived psychologically. She will only commit to you. She will only please you if you confirm her psychological illusions. What are the illusions? Hypergamy most of the time. It isn't really you have everything on paper, you have cars, you have millions, you have businesses. You are the most attractive guy. You are the famous doctor in the world. Hypergamy has nothing to do with how famous you are or how rich you are. Any guy who knows this, that hypergamy has nothing to do with his work, what he does for a living, how much money he earns, this is the guy that she will want. Why? Any guy who thinks that hypergamy will be analyzed with what you own, your assets, this is the guy who will work hard, get everything, be a billionaire, and expect the money to fulfill his value as a man. And he won't recognize that hypergamy is a feeling, and it's not how I feel about what you own. It's more of how do I really feel when I see you, when I date you, when I commit to you. Are you attached? Yes. Do you have assets? Yes. Low value, I don't want him. Now she slowly starts to gauge a guy who lacks assets, but he identifies his value because according to her, this guy understands hypergamy so well. Doesn't matter, Isaac. I know you want to look for money first before you go for women. After you've had everything, and then you go get a woman. If you don't know how they perceive hypergamy in their eyes, you won't get that lady who will stick around. Why? Any guy who doesn't understand that hypergamy is dating up socially, he is totally fucked. The thing is, most men confuse marrying up socially and marrying up with men who have assets. When she wants to marry up socially, it's more of experience, your value, how you present yourself, how you see yourself in her eyes. You think that because you have everything on paper, but you lack experience socially, then you fulfill hypergamy. You are the guy she will never commit to, but she can get to sleep with you, to use sex as leverage, get what she wants from you, and then eventually exit just to date Johnny, a guy who has nothing, but he understands hypergamy. Because that is how women understand everything psychologically when they are trying to select and pick men for a committed relationship. You are not special. It doesn't matter if you have everything. You can be the most attractive guy on earth, and you might have the advantage of getting any lady to sleep with you, getting any woman to smash. When you meet with an average lady, she will force you to jump through hoops and ladders just to get her. Like it's as if the attractive Isaac chose the average Hannah. But the average Hannah will act as if I did Isaac a favor, and he needs to jump through hoops and ladders just to get me. Why? The attractive Isaac doesn't really understand hypergamy, and he will do it. So according to her, this guy right here will have an illusion that I might commit to him, and he is the right guy to have fun with and to sleep with. And that is why you end up realizing later on that most of the average women, they never really wanted a serious relationship. The moment you make anything serious, she exits. But the moment you show her a vibe that you just want to sleep around with her, you are confirming her psychological illusion of the attractive guy is the guy to just sleep around with. And he is not the guy I can date and have a serious relationship with. Why? In the near future, other women will see and identify his attractiveness. And these women will want to have fun with him because they will admire his attractiveness. And obviously, Isaac will give in and he will cooperate. Since he cooperated with me and proved his value to me just to get my ass. If he did that when I am just an average lady, how sure am I that he will turn down these women in the near future? So that will push me, force me to just sleep with you and exit. But the moment you want a serious relationship from her, she will quickly end that relationship with you. She will exit. Because you're not confirming her psychological illusions of you are the guy I can just sleep with. When you again act as if you just want to sleep around with her and you don't want to take anything seriously, now she will comply. Until you trigger her that you want a serious relationship, now it's a game of you trying to just get a cake and then exit. Women want men who are blind to their own value. When she looks at you, Isaac, she has a belief that you are blind to your own value. That is why she selected you as a potential partner. You only need to confirm her illusions by just acting average and behaving as if you are blind to your own value for her to finally select you and consistently commit to you as a potential partner. Why? The moment you know your value and you act as a high value guy, she is threatened and other women can see how you are carrying yourself. That will signal them to pay attention to you. According to her, it's easier for you to trigger hypergamy when you are aware of your own value. It's hard for a woman to identify your value when you just carry yourself as average. So when you give her an illusion psychologically that you are blind to your own value, it's hard for other women to want you and feel attracted to you. So that is a safe spot for her. Again, when you are blind to your own value and she just wants a guy she can sleep around with, it's easier for you, Isaac, to comply to her demand. But if you do realize your value, you won't comply and cooperate to be the guy she can just sleep with. She will finally commit to you when there are no other options. But she will still maximize hypergamy if she's convinced that she can still do better and other better men are into her. She needs to know that she's not that much important to you. That is why you are with her. Even when she's high value, even when she's important, she needs to know that she's not that much important to you. That is why you are with her. That allows her to stay because you are fulfilling hypergamy. When she gets a sense that you see her as that much important to you, then she is adding more value to you and you cannot survive without her. But when she thinks that you don't see her as that much important the way she thinks she is, then she's not adding value to you. And when she knows that she can walk away when she wants to and you are okay with that, she will stay because that allows her to look for a way to please you so that you can see her value. And now you are indirectly fulfilling hypergamy because she is pleasing you. That is why it's easier for women to follow their emotions and not feelings. She might feel attracted to you, but if you're not fulfilling hypergamy, then her emotions aren't fulfilled. If her emotions aren't fulfilled, she's not in a feminine frame to please you. When she's not in a feminine frame to please you, she has slowly turned her masculine energy on. And when her masculine energy is consistently on without the feminine energy, there is no balance here. And it's as if you are the one who has the feminine energy and you are the one who is pleasing her consistently.